Yo, 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 what is up, my fallopian tubers? Cesario from the barrio coming back at you with another video for your butt. And this is a video response for Don's Field the Dream cards. Okay? Don, Field the Dream cards. And he wanted to see some, like, show him something that he would like, or something that you do, that you don't show normally. So I collect. I don't really collect anymore, like buy anymore. But for a while, I was collecting vinyl. So I'm gonna show you guys some vinyl. The reason I got this one right here is this is a replica. I wish it was real. If it was real, it'd be buku bucks. But this is a replica of the Beatles album, and this is like another fake replica of a 1969 Mantle. This is not the 1969 Mantle, but this is a card that I cut out one of those price cat magazines in the early 90s, late 80s, whenever it was. And I've had this forever. Like, even when I stopped collecting, I had this in my shelf in my the bookshelf in my living room forever. And in the back, I got this Willie McGee rookie card, which, man, that dude was awesome. This card used to be something, back in the days. So there goes that's my Mickey Mantle and the Beatles. All right. So next we got Credence Gold, and I just kind of picked out this card, hoping you would like it. It's a Jimmy Fox rookie card. It kind of has a little changing of color things. Thought it was kind of the same, reminded me of. So thought you would enjoy that. Credence Gold. That's a sweet album. And then we got The Song Remains the Same by Led Zeppelin, one of my favorite bands ever. And so I just put this 55, 56, 55 Ted Williams. All right. Now I wanted to show this one because, I don't know, to me he just always wanted to be the best hitter, and that's all he concentrated on. It's like Ted Williams over there practicing batting always remained the same. Alright, so next, what do we got? Ooh, the Van Halen album. Love this one right here. You can see he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. So, doing something you shouldn't be doing. Yeah, got the Pete Rose going on right here. I love this card right here. I had bought this card before, and some dude, on Instagram back in the days, before my YouTube days, I gotta have that card. Come on, I gotta have that card. So I ended up trading it to him. And so this is the second, and I remember the first one also was in a big giant screw down like this. So this was my second Pete Rose, this second year card. This is not his rookie, but I prefer this card over the rookie. Just what I'd rather have. So next, we got a Highway to Hell AC/DC. So for that, I'm gonna put a Mickey Mantle and explain the little Highway to Hell kind of, coincidence together, whatever you want to call it. But Mickey Mantle, his father and his and his granddad and everybody, like, the men in his family would all die early. So Mickey Mantle assumed that he was going to die early. So he wanted to live his life to the fullest because he thought he was going to die young. Like the men in his family always have. But he ended up living longer than he thought. And, towards the end of his life, he kind of regretted living that crazy life. Because, that's the whole thing behind Mickey Mantle, man. What would it have been if he took care of himself? Oh, Mickey, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Alright, so next one we got John Fogerty, Center Field. That's a baseball song. And to me, someone I just feel like who would want to play center field, just wants to play every day, put me in coach, is Willie Mays. And this is one of those baseball thrills that talks about Mays catch that makes series history. And to me, at the time, this was the greatest catch ever. Like, do I think it's been surpassed since then? Yeah. But dude, this was the dude who made it possible in people's minds. Like, you can do something like this. You could, catch over your head. Tim Salmon had, one of the greatest catches ever, kind of similar to this. And I always think, like, those kind of catches were perceived possible because of this catch right here. Willie Mays. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. And we got Twisted Sister. So to go with Twisted Sister, I got Ed and John O'Brien, the shortstop and second base for the Pittsburgh Pirates. You're a Pirates fan, right? This is I love this card right here. Learned about this card from the 300 greatest cards. I remember that Ray from Philly was pumping when I first started on YouTube. So I love this card right here. And Twisted Sister, and we got the Twisted Brothers. The first card ever to be like, because this is both of their cards. They don't have individual cards. This is it. So I think that was the first card ever to do that for the longest. I don't know if it still is. Then we got Quiet Riot Mental Health. So to go with Quiet Riot, I'm going with this little trio right here. I wish I had Billy Martin and other people that are involved, but they almost started. Back then it was perceived like a little riot, little quiet riot at the Copacabana. So if you guys know anything about Mickey Mantle and the Copacabana, Billy Martin, Bauer, then you know why I put this, match this up with the little quiet riot, because they were involved in a little riot. If that were to take place these days now, they'd probably be gone. They would probably be gone. Alright, so let's see what we got going on next. Ooh, the Big Bamboo, the Sobrinos de Cheech and Chong. Alright, now check out this album right here. Now this one even has a big zigzag paper. So this is an actual record, and check out this zigzag right here. Now this is a rollable zigzag. You can make a monster joint blunt out of this. You can see right here is where you nick it up top, so you can roll a monster joint out of this. But this is probably one of my favorite albums that I have. I mean, I love my Beatles album, even though it's a replica. But this one right here is just awesome to have. Cheech and Chong. And you might probably, I don't know, maybe you might be thinking like, Cheech and Chong, where's your Cheech and Chong cards? Well, I have this Cheech and Chong playing deck of cards. And this is sweet. Really love this deck right here. Look at that. Da 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 da. So great deck of cards right here. So to match my album. Now we're down to the last one. Pink Floyd Relics. So I'll show you one of my favorite relics, which is this Mickey Mantle. Look at that. See if I can get a better view of it. Look at that, baby. So I bought this way back in the days. This is number 9 out of 10. And I believe this was like $100. And man, but look at that. It has 4 different types of relics. Love this card right here. Love it. So it couldn't be a perfect match than the Pink Floyd Relics. They're my favorite relic. Alright, so down C, Field the Dream cards. There's my response to you. I hope it was good enough. Wanted to show you my records. Something else I collect that maybe you enjoy. And added some cards that I thought maybe you enjoy. I think sometimes the way I do my videos, people tend to forget that my main PC is vintage cards. You know, so there you go. Down Seafield of Dreams. Love the hobby, people. Just keep collecting baseball cards forever, I say. Chew. Rawr. Rawr. I'm a T-Rex. Rawr.